Yesterday, Rigathi Gachagua gave a speech that grabbed national headlines for all manner of reasons. And in this video, I want us to look into exactly what that speech entailed. And so with no further ado, let's get after it. Number one, of all the revelations that Gachagua gave yesterday, there's one that was more shocking than all the others. And that's the fact that Ethekon received an 80 million Kenya shillings property in Karen, courtesy of UDA party and William Ruto. Just listen into this.
When did you move to Karen? You came from Turkana. You came to my neighborhood at a house of 80 million. Where did you get the money to buy a house for 80 million? It must be what Ichogwa is saying, that they bought you the house and you do what they want. Mwangi Kujori has been calling the presiding officers and threatening them, offering them money to bangle the election. And those who refuse, he is intimidating them. That he has instructions to make from William Ruto to make sure the election is won. And he is telling them that if they don't help government, they'll face government.
Now, if you ask me, there are only two reasons why Ruto and friends bought Ethekon that house. A, they are actively trying to buy his cooperation ahead of 2027. Or B, most of them live in Karen and they want him close to that area so that they can hold late-night impromptu meetings together, more so during the 2027 election. And if this is investigated and found to be true, Ethekon should be fired and arrested on the spot for high-level conspiracy to steal an election and subvert the will of the people. Because how do you preside over an election where one of the contestants or candidates has bought you a house? Does that make sense? And how do you get a job last year and this year you can afford an 80 million Kenya shilling property in Karen? Unless he's earning per week the same as Cristiano Ronaldo, that makes no sense. This is why we need to reintroduce that thing Uhuru Kenyatta brought called the lifestyle audit. What is your income? What are your assets? What businesses do you own? And do they justify what you have today? You cannot own a Range Rover on a mere salary of 100,000 per month. You are just a thief. You're either a thief or you come from a wealthy family or you're married to a wealthy person. That's a logical explanation. Number two, Rigathi Gachagua made it very clear to Linda Baini that they should stay out of Olkalau because apparently their presence is a byproduct of poor timing and as such, it's of little to no value. Just listen into this.
I'm saying that he wants to come with the Damonanchi to Olkalau. We don't need you there for DCP unless you are coming to campaign for another party. If you want to come and campaign for UDA, please go ahead. If you want to come and campaign for Jubilee, go ahead. Or any other party. But DCP, ours is a local campaign. We don't want confusion in Olkalau. The campaign has gone on for 3 months. Irobo Kangata has never been Olkalau. He does not understand Olkalau. He doesn't understand the issues. He doesn't understand the narrative. He cannot come and bring Linda Baini there to campaign the last day without knowing what the issues are and how the campaign is being done. That campaign has been going on for 2 months, led by Senator John Medho and others. You have not even talked to John Medho. How do you say you are coming to campaign for a candidate? You don't even know him. You have never seen him. You don't know the area. You don't know what is happening.
Now, I know some might say that Rigathi is being selfish and so on and so forth, but he has good reason to request for isolation. Because if you look at Linda Baini rallies, everywhere they go, government goons are sent to follow them. And who is to say that if they go to Olkalau, suddenly for the first time we're going to see state-sponsored violence, another Keumbu 2.0. And this is the violence that Ethekon is waiting for, so that he can cancel the by-elections and please his masters, who know very well that they're going to lose that by-election. So let's let Olkalau be. Let's not give these wicked people like Murkcom and watu ambao wanatuma watu kutupa tear gas kwa kanisa, watashindwa kutupa tear gas ndani ya by-election. If they can't respect a religious institution, why should they respect people who are there to campaign and sell their policy? They won't. We might even end up having 1 or 2 deaths in the news. Kidogo kidogo, the Olkalau by-election has been cancelled. It will wait till 2027. We're dealing with people who are very tactical, guys. Let's also be smart about it. Number 3, Murkcom has been notorious for answering Gachagua every other day. But this is what Gachagua had to say in response after a long period of silence.
CS Interior is not in my league. I only answer William Ruto. I cannot respond to such a character. It's really demeaning my own dignity as a leader. I'm a Kenyan leader with more than 10 million followers. That is an employee of William Ruto. I answer William Ruto. He is trying to answer me on behalf of William Ruto. He'll be answered by my boys, MCAs and MPs watamjibu.
Ouch. Murkcom will need deep heat and Panadol after that dangerous tackle. So to Murkcom, all we can say is get well soon and quick recovery. Now let's head over to X to see what Kenyans had to say about Gachagua chasing Linda Mwananchi out of Olkalau. And I quote, Odhis K. Okeyo said, hizi ego wars ziko kila mahali. Huko Western natembea na Wamalwa, Central pia, hata kama waonyeshi kuna very big ego war kati ya Gachagua, Kang'ata na other politicians who don't view Gachagua as the undisputed Murima kingpin. Yet those people claim they are pro one term. Aje, na mmekataa kuweka your egos down and work on a common cause. You keep on sabotaging each other na hii inapea Ruto advantage day by day. Alvin said, at this point, Gachagua seems to be campaigning for Ruto's re-election without saying it outright. His endgame appears to be securing enough seats to bargain for a handshake. Logic Bomb said, sasa Linda Mwananchi na DCP wakiwa kwa mirengo tofauti 2027, Kasongo atarudi asubuhi na mapema. Frederick Otieno said, Rigiji should be told the bitter truth at this point in time. The political truth is that the united opposition need Linda Mwananchi movement by their side more than Linda Mwananchi movement needs them. And if he is not careful, he is going to isolate the mountain. But what say you guys? Do drop me your comments in the comment section below. I'll do best to read them and to give you a response. So with that, here today's ads of the day. Enhance your credit management skills at the Kenya School of Credit Management. They offer a 4-month online course where you get to learn credit analysis and relationship management, a highly sought after skill in our current leading market. To get started, call 0727 499 561 or 0722 712 669 or visit www.creditschoolmanagement.net. Register now ahead of the July 2026 cohort. Interior design is one of those things you can't afford to get wrong. So if you're looking for experts to do your gypsum, wainscoting, paintwork, tiles, washrooms, and kitchen, reach out to Dhaka Living on 0706 026 218. That's 0706 026 218. Now with that, guys, if you're here for the first time, please go on and hit the subscribe button. And if you're watching from a different platform, just head on over to YouTube, search for Davidwafula, hit the subscribe button. You're going to be getting a ton of content of this nature. If politics is something you're passionate about, this is definitely the one channel that you really need to subscribe to. Alright guys, adios. Thank you for choosing Davidwafula as your primary news platform. We put countless hours in research, recording, and editing. By showing up each and every day to watch our videos, you encourage us to generate more videos for the viewers. We are on a mission to inform, educate, and build a better tomorrow. To our thousands of followers in a world full of presidents, kings, and queens, you are the real gem. Adios.